I have something important to share with you. The high priest, other people who were at odds with the people of God in the Bible. When a man of God or a woman of God prophesies something coming from the utterance of the Spirit that bloweth within the wind of the branches, as say in Isaiah the first chapter, I believe, they say that from God, and that's a metaphor, and it's real metaphors, and everything can go back to nature. And before anybody knew about God, it was shamans. I say that, and that's real stuff. And everything that's secular should point back to God. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. Romans the first chapter. If you want to remain a shaman and not observe Christianity and become a Christian, that's your business, but you got to take that up with God. Excuse me. Even the Bible made reference to animals, how animals think. The wisdom of animals for God ordained animals. Don't forget that. God did ordain animals. Can a leopard change the spot? Consider, what is it? The spider, as I think King Solomon or King David talked about, how they enter king's palaces and they go about and weave their nets. Donkeys. Men trust horses, but we will trust God. You could learn a lot from animals, get metaphors, and obtain wisdom in your mind about these metaphors about animals. Now, God forbid you take this and you turn around and come at me or anybody I know or anything that's ordained by God. Because for God, I pray that you be subdued, to be overcome. That's not God's will to overthrow the government, for God made the government too. God did make the government. God shall judge the rebel. God shall judge the rebel. All these people doing all these riots, all these people committing all these crimes. Yes, yes, yes. Express yourself of your hurt and your pain, but don't be evil. Don't mislead. Don't. What's the word? Don't seduce. Eugenics. Don't manipulate. Don't overpower victims. The innocent. The youth are the innocent. The youth are the innocent. Don't euthanize the innocent. Protect the innocent. Take care of the innocent. Protect the youth. Don't prey on the youth. People, funny. It was people, back to what I was saying, it was people in the Old Testament, New Testament. Caiaphas, when Jesus said, you must be born again, born of the water, spirit, and the blood. And he used those metaphors. And Greece in Africa used metaphors of poetry to explain spiritual meaning. Jesus spoke in parables. Jesus explained that to Caiaphas. And the high priest didn't get it together. Except Paul, after Jesus left, went to heaven. Now, Pharaoh is another one. Different pharaohs. Nebuchadnezzar. Different people. Daniel, who Daniel dealt with, who Isaiah dealt with. These different prophets, regardless of how high or how low who people they dealt with, righteous or unrighteous, they dealt with. God gave them dreams. God gave them visions when people told them things. God showed these people things of what these people dreamt about as a revelation to them about a specific time in a season, what needs to be revealed. Now, how is it that I'm a prophet and I tell somebody I had a dream about something and my gifts had to grow? I doubt every prophet is skilled in every gift. I doubt it. Even I was anointed as a prophet 2011. Now it's 2012. Now it's 2022. This time. Going on 10 years. I had my encounter with the Lord 2011. I had a real encounter with Jesus Christ. It was confirmed. Because what I'm used to as a designer, I see a lot of what Michelangelo showed. A homosexual version of Jesus. Now, let me show you how confirmation works. If somebody out of nowhere have a vision that this event and that event happened, and it's its own self-fulfilling prophecy, as it says in English literature, is what I learned in high school. Its own self-fulfilling prophecy. Whether you do the wrong thing or you do the right thing, it's bound to happen because it's in you to do that. It's in you to do that. Based on what's in your head. Or based on what's motivating you and guiding you. So, that example. What you motivated by. Or what deity, I'm going on y'all level, what deity you guided by. You guided by the underworld, or the heavenly world. The devil say he's from above, but he used to be from above. Y'all want y'all imagination tickled. That's why my art not selling. That's why my design is not selling. You want your imagination tickled. To reconvince yourself that you are God. People don't want to be bothered. People don't want to be messed with. They don't want to hear none of that stuff. Romans, the book of Romans, the first chapter that struck. I wish I knew about the book of Romans when I was in high school, because I would have went to Hutch Tech instead of Performing Arts. And I wanted to go to Hutch Tech. And now I'm an engineering technician that worked out, but I have no degree and I got 100 plus college credits. Let me tell you something. The self-fulfilling prophecy. The book of Romans. The things I've been through, the hate that I experienced all my life because this, my complexion, my ethnicity, my background, people in my background, people in my ethnicity, people in my family, bloodline. I come from a blended family. A lot of division. Even in the book of Romans, Paul quotes, he's seen a statue on, I think it's Romans, the 9th chapter, 11th chapter, on Mars Hill. And it was a statue that said, to the unknown God. To the unknown God. Now, that's a sign that somebody is a shaman. They did that. And they looking. Do you know, I truly believe that God got everybody's attention one way or another about who he was. At the point of impact and danger, usually that's a hero plot structure, gain somebody's attention. And that comes from the Greeks. The hero plot structure. Either in the beginning of the story, they would either run from danger, fight, or flight. They either fight the situation or they'll run away. I truly believe God got everybody's attention that came through their mother's womb and that been here, from the caveman to the modern man. God got everybody's attention. Everybody's attention. There's no excuses, no excuses. God's spirit flows through the atmosphere, for God's everywhere. The 4 angels in the atmosphere, the 4 archangels holding back God's judgment. Everything coming full circle. I don't think the time of the Gentiles is up yet. I don't think it's up yet. I'm be sensitive on that. I don't think it's up yet. I think God want to test the Gentiles with his word with civil war. I truly believe that. I truly believe that. That impacted me. That really impacted me. Political things and institutions. You gotta think about that. That's Selah. You gotta think about that. All these wars and fighting and this gun violence. You overcome evil with good. You overcome evil with good. Don't forget that. That's what the words say. That's what the words say. Everything I do, I try to be prepared day to day to keep up with God. And that's a lot of words. 66 books. And the smallest book is 2 pages, depending on the type of book. 1 page for a small book, small Bible, the Book of Jude, or 2 pages for a big printed Bible for the Book of Jude, or maybe 3 pages. It's a lot of work keeping up with the Word of God. Nobody, I don't care if you read the Bible 3 times a year is what I heard one preacher say. That's a lot of word to keep up with. That is a lot of word. My hair hurt. My hair hurt. My hair hurt. My hair hurt. That's a lot of word. A lot of fasting. A lot of praying. Look at my hair. Look at my hair. Look at my hair. After COVID, I've been growing my hair. Drinking blessed oil too. That's my neighbors trying to get in the building. And former neighbors. It's real, y'all. It's real. It's the last days. The days of King Arthur are upon us. It's going to be a shift. It's going to be a shift of power. A big shift of power. A lot of places, big shift of power. Y'all better be decisive on who you going to serve. Make sure and figure out your party. A lot of backstabbing too. It's bad. It's bad. Bad. It's bad. Oh, I'm tired. Peace. Bye. Got long nails. Got long nails. Get them knuckles. Little knuckles. This ain't make a fist. I do box too. Bruise. Got some thick skin on my knuckles. Let's see the other knuckle. I like a lot of power. Magic. No magic. Lord. The devil is moving. I box. Keep my energy high. Keep my spirit flowing. My chakra flowing as what's going on. And I feel good. I do believe in martial arts. I do. I do practice. I'm a Christian and that is into martial arts. And take up martial arts, as much martial arts as you can in this scary futuristic situation where security is a problem in an insecure world. Peace.